Oh, oh, there we are. Finally, that's all done. Well, to all my fellow Minnesotans out there, that time of year is back for sure. Twin Cities got our first true snowfall here, and it's time to get some shoveling done on the driveway. So I'll keep that on for atmosphere there. So hi guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video yesterday where we did our first unboxing of the 12 Days of Beer box from Lunds and Byerly's. Again, here's that box right there. Available at Lunds and Byerly's, wherever they have their liquor stores attached. So we are, after a nice long day of shoveling, not really a long day, after a nice long hour of shoveling, I'm ready for a refreshment, and I hope you are too. So I'm going to reach in here. Let's see what's in day two. All right. We have, ooh, this one looks fun. All right, so for day two, we have the Able Seedhouse Strawberry Rhubarb Sour. How does that look right there? That looks tasty. So got my Bent Distillery glass. All right, so we're gonna crack open to this one right away. Let's take a look there. There we go. Oh, look at that. A little bit of haze to it. Could be a little chill haze there, though. Good carbonation in there. Definitely picking up a fruity note in the berry line of fruits. Ooh, that smells delicious. Ooh, that's really good. It's more beery than I'm used to from a sour. Hard to describe. Yeah, it's a little bit sour, but it's not like one of those ones where you feel like you're like biting into a warhead or or those, what were those little sour gummies? I can't remember what the Sour Patch Kids. It's not. I know there's a lot of sours out there that are like that, but this is not one of them. This is a very gentle sour. It actually almost comes off almost as like a wheat with some sour notes to it here. Let's take a look here and see if there's any tasting notes on this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Blended wheat sour, rested on strawberries and brewed with rhubarb. Right there on the bottom. 6.2 ABV, plenty of alcohol in there to help warm me up after a long day of shoveling. Long hour of shoveling. So I'm going to taste this beer here a little bit more, but we did get some comments on our video yesterday, and I did want to address those. Someone did make a comment about, what was it? They thought that this might be akin to gambling. Did a little bit of dive into it. Now, I'm not a lawyer whatsoever, but from what I understand, I mean, they're publishing the list. If you buy a box of this and I buy a box of this, all the beers are there in this exact same order that I'm getting them in. And so it's not really gambling because they publish the list of beers that are on their website, and they have a list of the beers right there at the display. So really no gambling. I mean, you're getting the exact same thing that I am buying, so there's no real variation, and you know what you're buying before you take it home. I am choosing to be surprised by it. Like I said, I briefly looked at the list of the breweries that were involved, but I didn't memorize like the beer list. So, but back onto this tasty beer, because this beer deserves some definite attention. This is really interesting for a sour, so I highly recommend this one for sour fans just because it is so different, and it really showcases the range of what a sour can do. I mean, like I said, I mean, most of the sours that you get nowadays, there's two types. You either get this real sweet, cloying, thick, chewy sour beer, or you get this real sour, thin, tart beer. And this one is neither one of those. Like I said, it comes off as almost a wheat beer, but just a little bit of a sour note to it, and definitely hitting that strawberry note, and then it just finishes with this lingering rhubarb on the back finish. Just overall really good. A little heavier. I wouldn't say it's a medium mouthfeel, but it's a light mouthfeel, but at the heavier end of light. So a little bit chewy, just a tidge chewy there in the middle of the sip. Overall, really solid beer, great color to it. I mean, just overall, just delicious. Just solid beer overall. I mean, Able Seed House really knocked it out of the park with this one. It really shocked me because when I read Strawberry Rhubarb Sour, I sat down to pucker up here for a sour beer, and then I took the first sip of it, and yeah, definitely, it's a sour. But it really expands that range of sour and gives you that nice wheat beer finish to it. I mean, it's just delicious, very well balanced. So for me, this is a second home run out of this box. I mean, this is just a delicious beer, and I'm really happy to see that we are expanding beyond just IPAs, and they're giving us a real good broad range of beers altogether. I mean, just overall solid pick so far. I know we're only in day 2 here, but I am really, really, really enjoying this beer here by Able Seed House. Again, I'm drinking Able Seed House Strawberry Rhubarb Sour. And if you like this video, be sure to leave a comment. Let us know what you think of Able Seed House, if you've had any of their beers and which ones that you like. Or if you would like to try this beer, hey, head out to Lunds and Byerly's and join with us as we punch through these calendars. You got 2 to catch up, and then the next time you see us do day 3, you can drink with us and you can let me know what you think about this beer. And also, real quick shout out, don't forget that Beer Ploma has a bunch of podcasts out there. We have Wandering the Weekend, we have Beer, Bourbon, and Board Games, and we have One Pint Stand. So we have a huge podcast network right now. So be sure to join us on our podcast. You can find all of them on any podcast directory that is out there. And support local, and that includes your local podcasts, your local breweries, and your local Facebook pages. Thanks for joining us. That's all for today from the basement. Stay safe, stay warm, and happy holidays from all of our families to yours. Prost.